Okay, going live.
No sound.
Thank you, Doug. Welcome, everyone, to the 158th One Planet, One Race, One Planet, One Nation, One Race for World Peace for Tuesday, February 23rd, 2021. This is a broadcast of the Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute Education Department and part of the Public Teachings in English. My name is Rick Crammond, and I'm joined by other co-hosts, such as Doug and John. And I think we're ready to begin today's workshop, where we will have members of the Universal Council presenting today's 158th workshop here. Okay, I think we're ready to begin, so let me get right into the presentation here.
Hello, everyone. This is Mosfet representing Bengali language. Once again, we are gathered here with the purpose of making one planet, one nation, one race for world peace a reality. As days go on, we get closer to this reality. As they say, the march goes on. And in this attempt, we bring every part of the world. Bring means we respect, appreciate, and build on every great qualities of every part of this planet, and then present it to the universe. Keeping that intention alive dynamic. We do it through the beauty of the soul of diversity of languages spoken on planet Earth. All souls are as equal, and all are as creators as they are created in the image of the Creator. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, and good afternoon, and good morning from wherever you are. I don't know if you can hear me properly, because today my line is not, is it okay? Can you hear me properly?
Yes, it's clear. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yes. So this is the World Peace Project, One City, One Center. So welcome everyone. And for the universal announcement Spaceship Unit. I just would like to remember this project because as we know, we're going to remind you every week. And it's a project to bring world peace in exchange of this technology. So this technology is being given to us for free in exchange, of world peace. I'm Italian, I always swap the things around. I'm Stefania and I'm the Universal Council representative of the Italian language. And the picture you can see now is the picture of the Linz exhibition. As you know, at the moment it's closed because of the rule of the pandemic. But as you know, this technology can solve all the problematic of today. So as you know, it's a space technology. And it's the first time it's been delivered on Earth, and the first time that it's been given as a gift at the humankind. So all the humankind, so that doesn't matter which race or which nation or which status or whatever background you have, it's been given evenly to everyone. No one excluded. Sorry, I can hear someone in the background. So, yeah, thank you. I think there was, yeah, thank you. There was a microphone open. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it. Thank you so much, Rick. Yes, so this technology is being given for free in exchange of peace. So that means that this year we will achieve a world peace by making all the president of each nation sign the peace treaty. And of course, once we achieve the peace, so once all the president of each nation they sign the peace treaty, then this technology will be free to all humanity. There are many reasons why this has to be done before, because as you know, this technology comes from space and is very new, not just from Earth, but also from the universe and the galaxy. It's come from the Creator. And we need to achieve peace because it's going beyond our imagination, what we'll be able to do with this technology. So it's very essential and important to sign this peace treaty. So as you know, every knowledge seeker signed the peace treaty. And it's very important things to do because by signing the peace treaty, your soul is committed to peace. So it means no disarmament of each nation. It means abundance of food. It means no suffering. It means really start up this endless party we talked about. Also, with this technology, we're gonna live much, much longer. So we have to really open our mind and also come together, really come together. That's why we made this platform called One Nation, One Planet, and One Race, because we do need, more than ever, we have this urgent need to all work together as one. It's like if we have to create the soul of humanity. And to work as one, we have to share the same vision. That's why I really invite you, all of you that you're listening now, to really look on the website of www.Keshe Foundation. Sorry. Sorry, .org. So the address I completely wrong, but I really invite you to look up the website of the Keshe Foundation. There you can see the roadmap, the Earth Constitution. You can even read the vision of Mr. Keshe. And as you know, number one will be the cleanup of the environment. There is also a very urge to really start to sort it out and clean up the water that you drink, the earth, where we eat food from, and the air that we breathe when we go out. All this been heavily polluted for so many years. So now it's time to really get together as one in order to really bring the planet to a balance. So this would mean peace. Peace means the balance of the fields. So back to balance. So means clear, clean air. I'm sure all of you would love to have clean air, and clean water that you can drink without worry of any things that are harmful to the body or to animals or to nature. And also each one of us definitely is looking forward to have a clean earth where we can grow food without the farmer getting sick or without people getting sick by using overuse of pesticides. So this technology really can bring all that. So that's why it's for everyone, no one excluded. So as you know, you can contribute and you must contribute. All of us must contribute because it's our responsibility. This is our planet. So we are responsible from where we live. So first of all, you're responsible of your own self. And second would, you're also responsible of the place where you live into. As you know, with the plasma technology, we go into understanding more in depth the law of the universe. And once we know the law of the universe, this technology are like crutches. So we'll realize that we have a lot of things we can do. And that's why we become creators, because that means that now we're in charge. We don't have to follow we don't have to follow the governments now. Now we're in charge. We don't have to give responsibility to other people any longer. With this technology, we really understand that no need to give responsibility to somebody else, but the responsibility relying on you, on learning and gathering knowledge to achieve peace and be independent from anything. Independent from food, independent from shelter, independent for everything. So this is what we're looking for, to be independent, where you don't have to be dependent from other people. So again, we have to get together. We have to get together and we have to become self-responsible. So to learn this technology and also teach to others for free. As I said, this technology is being given for free and we have to teach it for free. So we have to find a way to spread this knowledge as fast as we can. And then when we learn that how to become independent, so we don't need to ask for help any longer. But we realizing that we can sort it out our own problematic of today without asking any problem. So that means we don't have to follow, as I said before, we don't have to follow. If we're independent and we understand how to look after ourselves and look after people around us, we can show the way. We can show the way by changing ourselves from inside, and then as a ripple effect, we changing all around us. So that's why, and this is really big things, because at the moment, people now, they turning on TVs and hoping for direction, hoping for someone to tell us what to do. And this has to change, just a bit has to change. So now we gain knowledge, we learn how to be dependent, we show the way, and we don't need to gain direction from anyone else. So we can show the way to people who are also sharing our same knowledge, and also we teach them to be independent. So in this way, we focus, as I said before, on what we can do. And by focus on what we can do, doesn't matter how big or small that it is a good start. And then you will realize the more, slowly, more things you can do, until more things we're gonna be able to do, until the problem is not anymore problem. So there is no problem. Once we get independent, when we get full knowledge, there is no problem. So again, once again, we have to get together. We have to get together to share the same vision. So there are different ways to get together. So I invite you to go in the website, and there are many ways. So one way would be to, if you got time, you can volunteer. As you know, why volunteer? As we know now, many people in the Keshe Foundation knows, many knowledge seeker knows, that when you give unconditionally, you created these motors of invisible but powerful energy that it make everything move, you know, so unconditional giving. So one way to give unconditionally, you can become volunteer. So that one, it's of course you to give, you have to not steal from your own self, but just give what you can. And other ways to give is, of course, financially, because as you know, in this transition time, eventually, if you read the vision of Mr. Keshe, eventually will not be any money in the future. So eventually there will not be any this way of living where you have to work 9 to 5. By this transition, we have expenses to come into. So the foundation needs your support in any shape or forms. Because if you want to have the enhancement unit, if we want to have a research place, whatever we want to have to learn and expand this technology and share with other people, we need financial support. So for this reason, whoever who has money to spare or money to give, money that they consider a good investment to invest on a project that it's for all world. Here, no one is excluded. It's not a project for only people in a wheelchair. It's not a project only for elderly. It's not a project only for children in need. It's not a project only for certain groups. Here, there are no groups. So that's why we call it One Nation, One Planet, One Race. So there are no groups. So if you want to do a charity, or you want to do a donation, or you want to your money being used for a good cause, this is for humanity. So no one will be excluded. So if you go in the website, on the page of the enhancement unit, you can make a donation. Can be little of £10 to £100 to 100,000 to millions. You know, money are relative. Depend how much you have, how much you can give, and how much this project is worth it for you, to you, for the benefit of all. So there are many, many ways. And then if you got skills and that you want to offer, because as we said many, many times, this knowledge, it's a knowledge that you add to the knowledge that there is already now. So the knowledge there is now is not wrong. The knowledge that we have now is not wrong, but with this new knowledge, and if you add this new knowledge to the knowledge that there is already now, you will discover that you can do beyond you can think of. And it will give you the full picture of the full knowledge that been not shared with us for, I don't know how many thousands of years, but this full knowledge, with the plasma technology, we get the full knowledge, and that means the full knowledge of the universe. So again, it's gonna go beyond what you can imagine. So for example, if you are good in clothes, you can add plasma to your clothes, and that can do things that are beyond that you can imagine to help yourself and the society around you. If you're doing soap, you can add plasma soap into. I don't know, if you, for example, in Italy, the person who, the two people who initiated the process in Italy, one of them is a doctor, and she works with disabled children. So definitely, when we're gonna have our enhancement unit in Italy, we're gonna work, we're gonna add plasma to help disabled children. So anything you do, you can add plasma to it. And really, there is not a field or not a place where plasma doesn't touch. That's why it's very important, again, that we come all united, because this technology is gonna really enter every field imaginable. So wherever you're doing, can be any work, you can add plasma to it. You can add plasma technology to it. So definitely, we invite you to apply as a volunteer at the Keshe Foundation, or applied as a student at the Keshe Foundation. As a doctor, we're looking for doctor, we're looking for so many things, you name it. So we're pretty sure that we need you. So please get in contact with us. We also, as you know, we're gonna open up very soon, the 21st or the 3rd of the 21st. So this year we're gonna start the Keshe Foundation TV channel. So this will be very connected with the Peace Project. So in the Keshe Foundation, everything is around world peace. So everything that we do in the Keshe Foundation is to deliver peace worldwide. So the TV channel will support this project on One City, One Center by delivering new technology, by show live how technology works. We're gonna share knowledge for free. So, for example, as you know, if you apply as a student now, we require 100 euro as donation, because as you can see, we grow exponentially and we do need support in this transitional time. That's why we need donation. But as you know, it's no profit. So every donation, every penny that you put or you donate in the Keshe Foundation will be reinvested for the people, to the people, because our commitment, it's world peace. So you can apply, so that's why you can pay this 100 euro, but if you do not have 100 euro, you just write down on the application, the student application, that you do not have 100 euro. And you are welcome, because it's very important in order to achieve a world peace, it's very important, and no one is excluded. So if you're from Africa, if you're from any place that you're struggling financially, the knowledge will not be excluded to you. The knowledge, it is a requirement that Mr. Keshe said many times. Knowledge will be given to everyone, no one excluded. So that means you can write it down that you cannot afford this 100 euro, and you still gonna become a student, a knowledge seeker student. You're also welcome to donate more, because it's for you, because if all this knowledge given for free to you, the value is more than 100 euro, you can donate more. So again, we leave to the self-responsibility to the person. You will be you to decide how much all this is worth it for you, and what is the donation. And if you do not have anything to donate, you can still become a student. So no one is excluded. So this has to be very, very clear, very, very important. So in the TV, in the Keshe Foundation TV, as you know, it will be where all knowledge seekers around the world will have a voice, and they will be able to show what they learned, from Mr. Keshe teaching Mr. Keshe is mission is to spread knowledge for free. This is what came here to do, to spread this knowledge that it's not from here, in order for us to not to have any more excuse about what everything happened in Earth, and to give us the tool to put back all back to balance. That's why peace means balance of the fields. So really we got no excuse and no reason to fail, especially if you work all together. It's literally impossible to fail. And really it's all on our hands. And with this TV is also, we're not gonna be censurated, and we're gonna be able to show what we learn, each nation, in different sector, agriculture, health, you name it, any sector really. So we're gonna be able to heating system, food, and the Keshe TV channel, it will really make us speed up so much, because now you can see what we learn, and it's much quicker also to spread the knowledge. We're gonna be more united. Everyone, I know that it's nature of the human looking each other's, so we're gonna start to look at each other's and try to learn from one another, But I do remind you, because as we get bigger and bigger, like the plasma technology, our exponential growth, it's very, very essential that we follow the conduct. That's why in the Universal Council, and especially in One Nation, One Planet and One Race platform, at the beginning, for who was here from months ago, years ago, we introduced the 5 pillars. So because it's very important that when we work in so many people together, that we learn how to look what you do. If each one of us look what they do, so if I look what I do, and I'm responsible only on what I do, and I stop to look what the other person do, or take personal or what other people say. So that would be a very big step in the peace project. Just this, it will kind of be more than halfway if each one of us just take full responsibility of what they do without looking each other's. That is already an enormous step. And this is very important, especially when you work in so many people together, because as now we're still primitive. We still work with a telephone, we're still working with computers. So there is a lot of miscommunication. And sometimes you can take things personal. But we have to go through this basic, because the knowledge of today, it's very primitive in compare to the knowledge that the plasma technology is bringing to us. So, but meanwhile that we're still operating in the primitive way of working, primitive in compare to the plasma technology. So we need to keep our mind open. We need to not take it personal. We need to just be self-responsible. And have a good conduct. This is the main things. Not so much what we achieve, but really bring peace inside each one of us by focus on what we do and not focus on others. And of course, if you see, if you, for example, now we're learning that when we hear people in the government having misconduct, or people in society having misconduct. Now with this technology, we're learning that it's not time now to blame each other, that it's finished. The time of blaming one another is over. Now is the time of elevating each other. So if someone's gone misconduct, we elevate him, or we ask him to elevate in us. And if the person is ready to start from new, we start from new. It's not even time. There are so much mess that we've been done up to now, that to sort it out, all the mess, we will not go anywhere. So we need to start a new start. So the new start is not blaming each other, self-responsibility. We become the creator. So we create the map. We write the map. We write in the history now. We're writing as we want it to. That's why it's very important, again, to share the same vision, because we're gonna write whatever's gonna happen from now on. We're writing, we're the creator, and we co-create together. So that's why it's important to become one soul. And yes, so, and it's very important also to start to really think out of the box. Start to think out of the box like you never think before, because this technology is gone beyond your imagination. So meanwhile, start to use your brain beyond your imagination. So today I noticed that from the Keshe Foundation cell team, they also said to start to share the testimonials. So everything you do, everything come to your mind. So we have to start to think out of the box. So everything come out of in your mind, and you put into practice with the plasma technology. Make video, record testimonial, and the more testimonial we can put together and we can learn from each other, the faster we're going to achieve world peace. So I think I spoke quite a bit. Yes, one thing is very important, because this project is no profit, as I said. So all the money that someone donate will be reinvested for the people. Every donation that everyone make, it will double from the Keshe Foundation. So if you put 100,000, the Keshe Foundation puts another 100,000. If I put 1 million, the Keshe Foundation put another 1 million. If you put 10 pounds, the Keshe Foundation puts another 10 pounds. So every donation will be double from the Keshe Foundation, because the Keshe Foundation, it's really just there to support us through this transition. It's there for us. It's there from knowledge seeker. The Keshe Foundation is there for all knowledge seeker, and the knowledge seekers mean all people worldwide. They are seeking for truth knowledge. So no one excluded. So this is not a group. So come, please come, and please apply for become a student, or become a volunteer, or become whatever you think is you can do to help. Please get in contact with your knowledge seekers of your languages, or get in contact with the Universal Council supporter or the Universal Council. At the end of One Planet, One Nation, One Race, we will give you the contact where you can contact to, and you can get in contact with us. So so no one has got excuse. So thank you so much for your support, and I can wait for this endless party. I'm so excited, and I'm so happy to prepare for this party with all of you. And I'm sure you also super happy to prepare for this party. So I can wait. So I have to say thanks to Mr. Keshe, and thanks to the Keshe Foundation the future cannot be as bright and ever. So thank you so much.
Hello, this is Marie from the Universal Council representing the Norwegian language. So I have something for you today with illustrations. And this is a teaching with Mr. Keshe from the North American Corona team, May 31st, 2020. So a little less than a year ago. And I found this teaching relevant now that we approaches the 21st of March 2021, which is the beginning of a new cycle. And we are waiting for the arrival of the new child. And I feel the need to share this with all of you. And the drawings are to illustrate the teaching in my understanding. So bear with me. Okay, so the title is We Bring Balance by Changing the Singularity of the Creator to Dual. Dual like double. And that is Mr. Keshe who is speaking here. For the first time, we change the singularity of the Creator to dual. And the reason for it is very clear. It brings balance. You see, if the Creator would have had a dual, it would have been given enough and received enough. In singularity, mistakes like earth happens because the Creator gives so much and he waits that somebody will pray and give back to him too. Now we create dual, the double, partner, or twin souls, whatever you call it. The balance comes back where given is taken, and whatever is in that environment receives and takes. So everything becomes elevated in the soul balance of the Creator. How the Creator creates his twin from his self is the story about Adam and Eve. Eve was created out of the rib of Adam. The twin is created out of the fields of the Creator, so that he can give love unconditionally and be loved unconditionally back. So the story about Adam is the story about Creator. I explain in a very simple way, Mr. Keshe says. If you play football and it's only you who kicks the ball, you have to do a lot of running to collect the ball, and the ball can go anywhere. But if you have somebody opposite to you and he can kick the ball back, there is a pleasure in that he can get and receive, and on equal measure. And the better the player you have in front of you, the better player you become. And this will be one of the biggest changes, because now we talk about God and only in singularity, where singularity has led to mistakes like the one on planet Earth. Because the Creator gives unconditionally, and man has given back to God on conditions which suits him and stolen the rest. When you create a dual, or what we call a twin, as the two unconditionally give and take, they elevate whatever is in between. So there is no way the mistakes of the past can be made like Earth. There's a lot of things in parallel which are happening. Elevating the soul of the planet, elevating the soul of the man, and elevation of the rest of creation beyond man, what man can see and know about, all moves to this position of dual perfection. And this perfection will create the perfect position that will change the whole of creation. This has been mentioned before, but now maybe it can be explained and understood. When we speak about the rise of the three suns, what does that mean? That there will be three suns, shining suns, stars, where one is the creator and one is the twin, and the third one is the soul of the child, which is in between and shines, and that will bring the new dimension. It's literally like putting two laser beams onto a ball and seeing what comes out of it. This process needs to take place, and mankind will see. Your blood is on one side, which brings soul of physicality. Your soul of the man is on the other side, and the two, if they're in perfection, or they have a conflict in between, that child becomes the emotion. There is no difference in the world of creation, but man has to understand the strength, the position, and the totality of it. And this is where the change will come. It might not be completed in your lifetime, the dual presence on this planet. But as the process has started, it will be completed. This process will go through the Trinity, the twin, and the child of what it comes from. The interaction of the two in the center will become that star that everything else will shine. In a way, the child is a reflection of the love of the two, and they will bring that change, and it will be seen across the universe. Every universe will be lit the same, but that light is like a heartbeat in the life of man. It will bring everything, synchronize everything in one process, equal and peaceful. So that was my, I have to find my drawing here. So in the drawing that I made, you have the creator and his twin and the child in the middle. And the twin and the creator is feeding this child. So, and this is what Mr. Keshe told us, that there will come the arrival of a child, and this child will flip the whole universe. It's like a magnet, and when it's flipped, everything flips in a way. And the drawing on the bottom is the soul of the man and the soul of physicality, and the interaction between the fields of these two that creates the emotion. And on the right, you have the man, where the blood with the red line is blood that pumps around the skull, which brings the fields from the soul of physicality. And then you have the soul of the man in the middle of the skull, And where the fields from the soul of the man and the soul of physicality meets, there you have the emotions. So that was my teaching for today. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it.
Okay, thank you, Marie. So we'll move to the next section.
Okay, let's skip this section today. I'll do it next time because there are some events happening that I think I want to do it together. So anyway, sorry about this. Next time, please.
Dean will read the demo piece.
Thank you, Stefania. Okay, so it's Dean here from the English community, speaking the English language as a UC support member. So the donor piece from Mr. Keshe. Please remember this Sunday and every Sunday from now on until we raise the soul of this planet to a peaceful planet. KF knowledge seekers worldwide will spread the GANS waters around the world at 12 PM CET time and or 18 PM CET every Saturday at the same time as they choose which time to suit them. Thank you for participating in this greatest movement by the soul of the man to bring about the peace on this planet as a permanent feature of the life of this planet. So if we take those beautiful words and that the knowledge that we're gathering from the plasma fields. So when we interact in correct conduct and we give freely from our soul, we can interact with the conditions that we can create with our thoughts and intentions. When we connect with the plasma waters that we have created through the One Cup, One Life and other GANSes, we can then give those GANSes away. We have a very direct contact, connection with those GANSes. And every time we spray those waters, we create a dome of peace, not only around our own environment, but spreading out across the whole of the universe, and particularly this little blue planet that we call home, Earth. I think for all of us in these moments, we've come to realize that the plasma is very strong. Mr. Keshe and the teachings and the Keshe Foundation have been spreading this wonderful knowledge across the blue planet for quite some time now. The field strength is gathered. We've all received from it, and now we can give back. When we give back, we receive more, as we all know. And it's a never-ending cycle. It's a field flow of plasma that goes from you to the next person, to the next entity, to the next flower, to the next condition, the next animal, the next human being, the next creature, the next soul. And that soul receives that energy. And if they receive that energy and they need that energy, they will receive. If they've already reached the balanced position, then they won't receive. They don't need that energy, so they just have balance. The peace dome all across the world, all the knowledge seekers have been spreading these beautiful, beautiful waters and intentions across this planet for quite some time. And those conditions, those intentions, the connection, particularly with the, as we've come to learn, the plasma waters, if you connect with the amino acids, they have a direct contact with you and the whole planet. And they will feed back to you of a higher order. So you will receive many, many blessings and many beauties. The universe, the planet, friends, family, creatures, humanity will all receive and give back to you forever. So when you give from your amino acid on this planet, you receive a higher order of energy flow back. So the more you give, the more you receive. So when you start giving those emotions, when you start giving those senses and non-judgmental beauty, just to freely give within that plasmatic water, everybody benefits. And as we said, it creates this peace dome all around the planet. It's a dome of protection. It protects you, protects your family, the extended family, humanity, the planet, all creatures. And this then can extend, we can get to a position where we can extend this out in the plasmatic fields across the unicos. You are a free, beautiful soul that is capable of so much. And with your intentions of putting your thoughts into the plasma waters and then spreading them around, as I've said earlier, you will receive back many, many beautiful things. You will be given to creation. And when you give to the creation gives back to you, and you will receive more and more and more. And when you become aware of it and you open yourself to these experiences, you will suddenly realize you've taken a new position, a new universal position of giving. And that is part of the point of being in these, because in the position we're in now, where Mr. Keshe has given us this beautiful technology that will aid humanity's ability to end the suffering of all the conditions that make us, put us in a position of lack of energy. So the peace dome will feed and give, and you'll receive the energies that you require, not just yourself, but other souls. You will find balance with all the souls on the planet and across the unicos that will feed back to you. So when you start to understand that, it makes you sense, experience, and feel, and want to give as much as you possibly can, because you're giving your beauty, your essence as a soul, as in a physical body, and as a human being. You are giving freely and unconditionally, and you're receiving from a higher order, from a beauty. And this is quite, for all of us that have been present and gone through a big experience of knowledge, of receiving a field strength that elevates us. And once we become elevated, we suddenly realize we need to elevate others. And these plasma waters, the peace dome, does this. It releases field plasma, field essence into not only this environment, but many environments. And many blessed souls, many, many creatures, many universal family members are very aware of this and watching and knowing. And they may not have a physical body, or they may have a physical body, but they're very aware, and they see your bright light. They see you glowing. They know that you've come to a position that is of universal order. And you've taken a new position that transforms and transmutes, elevates, and gives you a new field strength to be able to share more and give more. the dome of peace all across this planet. And I think all of us, in each and every moment, can go deep within inside ourselves, spread the waters in our thoughts and intentions, spread them physically, and give more and receive more back. Thank you all very much for listening. Thank you.
Hello, this is Shweta Anwar, UC Hindi language, and this is an invitation for UC membership and UCS membership. And thank you, my dear Dean. Thank you so much. This is the feeling, the feeling that is you have given the feeling again, very close to the home we need in peace. So as Stefania said, there is plasma everywhere. The interaction is everywhere. So be in it. We are all like that. So this is the equality, this peace, this love gives, the universal ethos gives us. So this is a gift, but just we have to understand that. So this is an appeal of love, a call of love to join the Universal Council membership or Universal Council support membership. And especially, I call the younger generation to take the responsibilities coming. And yes, this is the application. Rick, can you open the form, application form, the website? So my dear ones, in the dynamic plasma dimension, we call transmutation, the dark matter, the antimatter, and the big matter that comes into manifestation, and we see transformations. So transform like a butterfly, fly, say hi, say I love you, whoever passing by. So this is the Universal Council page. See the color violet, the color of, well, I will say gravity, very thoughtful and very beautiful and protective, the fire of violet. So this is the page, and you can see in the page the Universal Council Charter, the Universal Council mandate, and this is necessary to go through it as we are all soul beings. And joining this energy will be beautiful more than ever. This is the logo, and you can see that us as an essence going to be the sun, to be the emotional part, the love part. So this is the logo of the Universal Council, the essence we are going with it, like the King Solomon's carpet. Hold it in your hand and go anywhere and spread it again. Lie on it, make a picnic on it, celebration on it. So like this. So this is the logo of the Universal Council, and we are all universal soul. We are all universal. It is natural. It was always natural. We have never been told. So there's no separation. So this is now the application is coming in few seconds, and the color is violet always as the core of the color of paradise, you can say, with all the colors. So this is well, the transformation is needed now. You want or you don't want, it is to be there for every being, I will say. For the plants, the animals, they are already transformed. We are supposed to do that, and we will, in the love of the universal creator. This is the application form for Universal Council membership and Universal Council support membership. And please fill this with your soul. Always do that. Always, whenever you do a one, as I say, if you donate $1, that is very, very important for us. Even you, if your intention is like that, stand by, don't go away, stand by, take the gifts, understand the gifts. So there are gifts of love, of many things you can't even imagine, even if you are giving $1. So this is all equal to 1,000,000 in plasma real. So that is it. And now fill this form, please. Well, this is an appeal of love, call of love, and joining, we can be very, very good at services to humanity this time, which is very needed. So, Derek, can we go to the next page? There is a link document. Um, there is a link. Yes, there's a link. This is the links to the documents of the UC Universal Council Charter. Please go through it. And Universal Council mandate, please go through it. This is very necessary. And the Earth Council Constitution, as we are being here from eons, and still now we are here and manifesting. So this is very essential to learn this, the Earth Council Constitution. And the most essential part is the peace roadmap. The road of peace is beautiful and simple, just we have to go through it. Coming together, walking on it is a joy, as Stefania said. Joy forever. Enjoy, celebrate for the coming home. Homecoming, we can say. And in the right-hand side, you can see the link of the Universal Council members of the active now. Anybody can mail any of the Universal Council to take their, to have contacts and suggestion and advice, and all the formalities for the guidelines will be given for the formalities of being a Universal Council member and the Universal Council support member. Thank you so much, beautiful souls, beautiful beings all around, those who are present, those who are not even present. Salam, namaste, salute. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, my dear Rick. If somebody have any question or any interaction, please do.
Okay, well, we did have a hand up here with Salamia, so we can see what she has to say. Hello, Salamia.
Hello, Rick. Hello, everybody. I have a question for Mary. She's here? I'd like to ask about this child. He will be born in the future, and and he will be the soul of the peace, or this child is other being, like a human being, and I don't know. I'm just asking you because I would like to know more. If you can do it, I'll thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Mary.
Yeah, thank you. What can I say? Mr. Keshe has talked about the arrival of the child, which will bring the change. So this child is the child of the Creator and his twin, according to this text. That is my interpretation of it. Since it's in between the Creator and this twin of the Creator, it's receiving so much that it can change everything in the whole universe. That is how I see it. And it will bring balance. And balance is peace. So that will bring peace to everything in creation. That is my interpretation of what he's telling us.
And so are you saying it would be a physicality birth is the child?
I'm not sure about that, but it could be.
Yeah. Is there a manifestation on the physicality level is what I'm wondering.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but the child will come. That is what I've understood. And I think Mr. Keshe is not answering if it's in physicality or not when people have asked him. So it might be like a soul, non-tangible, but this soul will be a very, very pure soul, which has received so much love. So it's very pure and strong enough to change everything in the whole of creation.
Well, that sounds like what we call presence. Is that not the child in between the interaction of the soul of the man, the soul of the physicality, that emotion of presence, perhaps? Maybe
Yeah.
that is what's coming onto the planet.
Yeah, well, it's a soul, that's for sure. So let's see what's coming.
And Mr. Keshe, he talked about also when we will learn how to use the enhancement unit, we'll be able to do a birth with no pain. So we'll be able to create you know, at the moment, as we are now, when the children born, they're going through a pain through the birth process. But with the plasma technology and the space technology, we will be able to deliver babies at zero pain. Maybe this has got something to do with it, with the twin child.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it's a soul that not necessarily something that we will see, that will be visible, but that is just my interpretation of it. And it's more to this because it's also, what is it called? Transmutation of the field in a way. Because it's a trinity. So you have two fields, the creator, or you have three souls. You have the creator who is the strongest, and then you have twin, which is the partner of the creator, which is smaller. So you get the flow and in the middle, so that child is in the middle and then will be in this flow of fields. And I think that is, where you can manifest in a way, or it's there is something hidden in this. That's what I'm trying to find out.
And for my
Thank
understanding,
you. Please.
yeah, no, actually, sorry, I forgot what I wanted to say now.
Maybe I can help you. Maybe it can be two plasma and interacting creates a third one. And two plasma, which are almost similar, they are twins, they attract each other and they feed the third one. 1 + 1 is not 2, is third, is 3, or maybe more.
Yeah, well, it's the middle one is fed by the two others because the flow is going from I'm looking at my picture here with the creator, which is the strongest, and the twin who is lower field strength, and that creates this plasma field and flow, and in the middle this child is, which is kind of getting all this love and fields from the creator and the twin or the partner or Eve or whatever.
Thank you, Mari. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Rick.
Is there anyone else who wants to explain? I see that there is some comments. Wallis writes, Mr. Keshe said the name of this soul to come is written if you put certain pages of book 1, 2, and 3. So I don't know. Yes, there are many secrets in the books as well. So we have to read between the lines in the books.
Yes, I want to say, add to Mary and Stefania that there's a always in the plasma dynamics we say, what is your point of view? What is your point of view? All those eons have gone with pain. Humanity needs love, want to create love, joining the universal community. So this is how extreme pain created this love, the love of the child, the extreme emotional love. So this is the point of view, what you want to see. That is also very important, because if we say that we have to explain, then sometimes it is not explainable as non-tangible. So this is how things also work, that if you say like a marriage, a son or a daughter comes, an urge of love comes in reality. So after eons of pain and suffering, humanity felt the need of love, peace, and light. So the birth of the soul is imminent. So this is how I think. This is my level of understanding. So what is the point of view? What is your point of view is very important for every human being. So this is what I want to say.
Thank you, Sweta. I now remember what I wanted to say. This again, from my understanding. Yes, from my understanding, I think because thanks to this technology, they've been given from the Unicos. So this technology has been given from the creators. And through this technology, we can give a birth to a child with no pain. So I mean, this child will born through peace. So means balance of the fields. So I think with this child, we're going to have a new start. It's like Mr. Keshe when he said, it's much easier to start from a new page. So this is my interpretation. My interpretation is that because this child will be like a perfect child, because will be, that's why I think is the image of the creation, the twin of the creation, because we'll be born without the suffering or the misconduct of the ancestors. So for the first time, you see here in your picture, now you got where the physical soul interact with the soul of the man, and then the emotion, it's what is in the outcome of the two. So, but if now instead of the physical soul, the soul of physicality, you have a soul that has came with in this earth with no pain, in perfect peace. So when interact with the soul of the man, it's like if it's like the draw that you put on the top, where you go gold round circle, and then a small gold, and then another gold one. So the same will be where you write the motion, where there is the blue circle of the, sorry, not blue, sorry, red, but there is the red drawing of the head, and it goes into the green and then the gold. You know, if I swap, this will maybe become gold. This red line will be gold, and the motion will be the interaction of the soul of the physicality, but will be from peace. It will be born from completely peace. So it will be twin of the creator, a perfect twin. So I think this is where the change will come with the birth of this new child or new children. But this is my interpretation. So that's why it's very important of understand the plasma technology so we can use this enhancement unit. And I think this is what the gift from the creator is. So this technology to be able to achieve this. So yeah, so this is my interpretation of this draw. I don't know if you understand.
Thank you, because I think that this unit of enhancement is built on the twin principle. There are two twins cups, or I don't know what is there, these fields, which will create another soul of what we want, even a child. Even we want to see, to feel the soul of gold or any metal, and even we can fly if we want. At the soul of man level, we can go whatever we would like to go, whatever our soul of physicality would like to be. With the help of this, I have seen the new unit of enhancement today, and I was amazed. I have a nice feeling that this could help humanity to find balance at the individual level and also at community level, and to shift to another dimension, to transmute the soul in other order of magnitude of energy and of dimension. I don't know how to tell that in order that people will understand, and will help our soul to elevate truth knowledge, but also truth high energy, high fields, which emit a lot of energy and help us to be in balance and to get peace, all what we need. And I think that Stephanie is right. This child is a child of peace, and this unit of enhancement from the divinity is from God. Is
because
it's in the physicality, and in the physicality it made us to understand how the fields works and how this new soul will be born. I think so. You are right.
Yeah, because
thank you, Stephanie.
You're welcome, Salomina. This is my assumption again, is because if you think about the enhancement unit, they are there to enhance. So they will balance the fields. We call him, this is what we said. We said peace means balance of the fields. So balance of the fields means, because it's a machine from not from here. It's given to us from the universe, from the creator itself. So the person, when we go inside, it will balance the fields. So that means that it will balance the book as well. So the book, when we said balance of the book, as Mary, as you know, it's not just you, what you done in this life, it's also your ancestor up to the first creation, you know, so you will balance all the misconduct, not just yours, but of your father, grandfather, grandparents. So you will be able to, that's why it's balanced the whole fields. So plus, you know, as you balance the fields, we said peace means no suffering, no war, no injustice. You will have everything you need. You will have what you need at the point of need. So you becoming a perfect soul. So it means also, you know, the creator. So there is no time and space. So it's literally, that's why we said endless party. We're preparing for a party that will never end because it's a celebration that will never end. Because with the enhancement unit, once you balance all the fields and you have everything you need at the point of need, Mr. Keshe said many times, if you don't have any, so now we talk about energy, we learn how the universe works. So if you got your fields, energy fields in balance, means you got no decay. If you got no decay, means you do not age. If you do not age, means you do not get older. I mean, Mr. Keshe talked about the soul is about 33, 35 years old. This from what I remember. So if you look this picture, if we're gonna have a child that it's the twin of the creators, it means that what we can do with this machine create a total balance. So it means no decay. No decay means not aging. So it means a balance of the fields. Balance of the fields also means you got everything you need at the point of need. Balance of the fields means also, like I said, you're gonna balance the whole your book. So there is, you know, all your Bedouin or your ancestor are all sorted with this machine. So the benefits are endless. That's why Mr. Keshe said many times, it's beyond your imagination. That's why it's very important that we stretch our mind and we get used to the word of semi-immortality or immortality, you know, so if immortality is too big for us, but we have to get used to a lot of things that we are not being used to up to now. So we are not, it's ironic, but we are not used to of not suffering or to have everything we need at the point of need. So a lot of things we have to get used to. That's why, again, I repeat, the contact, it's important because we're gonna be able to do many, many things beyond our imagination. So when you are able or given the knowledge to be able to do everything you want to do, that comes with a big responsibility. That comes with very big responsibility towards you and towards all people around you. That's why it's so important to sign the peace treaty, and it's so important to bring every nation to peace, because can you imagine if you can do everything you can imagine to do, has to be peace. But also my belief, this is again my assumption, that the two come together. So that what I mean, that until we don't achieve peace, we're not going to be access to have fully this technology. It's like it's like a dance, like you know, we have to get the two somehow together. So as we get peace and as we get all the people sign the peace treaty, you know, like Mr. Keshe said many times, we have to create condition to be able to materialize what we want. So, and creating condition is our responsibility to bring peace inside us and bring peace around us, and of course have the government sign to peace treaty, the peace treaty. So that is creating condition. Once we done that, then the rest it come on its own, because then we're gonna learn how we're gonna have access to this machine. We're gonna access to this knowledge that comes from the creator. As Mr. Keshe said many times, it's just not us learning this in Earth. This technology, people in the universe don't know about. People in the galaxy don't know about. So they also will have access to this. So we all gonna have access to this. But of course, as you understand, has to come with peace. So yeah, so this is my interpretation to this draw. So that's why this child will be born as soon we'll achieve peace, and we will have access to this technology. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Stefania. Maybe we can hear from some other people from YouTube and in the chat and so on with their impressions.
I would just read something that is in the, which is relevant in the from the Q&A. It's from Chu Guy, I think. Mr. Keshe said the child will choose physicality if it wants. We should not think that this child will be born on physical earth. So I think it's a soul, but it can choose to manifest if it wants.
Exactly, that's what Mr. Keshe said. And Mr. Keshe said the difference is what this knowledge bring, that no other knowledge brought before on earth, is that we're gonna learn, we're gonna be in charge if we want to become physical or not. It will be a choice, a full choice.
Okay, there's also a comment from Mary Beth in the YouTube who says the child equals a black hole, maybe. The twin would be a binary system, a galaxy, maybe in the other end of the black hole. Just my thoughts of interpretation. And Sylviane in the UC Support French in the chat mentions maybe the soul of Mithra, who is Eve, interaction of the soul of humanity with the soul of the physicality of humanity. This point is love.
Comment from me here, that twin soul can, of course, be Mithra or Eve, because this twin or Eve or Mithra is created from the fields of the creator, like Adam created Eve from the ribs. That story. Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, do we speak about the TV channel today or not? Do you have some news?
This is Marie. I think we all are waiting for this initial meeting with the people in charge of the television station. So we don't have any news from the television channel.
Sorry, which was the question, Salomena?
Yes, I was asking you if we have news about our this television and what we are planning to do, because we have to decide between us, as far I understood.
So what I know from Ella, that at the moment, first things, every languages have to have 3 representative. As you know, 1 for education, 1 for technology, and 1 for news. And then once all those 3 everyone, these people that have been offer themselves to take those positions of each languages are made, they're gonna have a common meetings between all of them with the Keshe Foundation and the TV people in charge of. So they're gonna have a bigger meeting. So my assumption is that now each language is now working to see who are those people who they offer themselves for to be representative, and because this meeting will be done only when all these people they will be formed for each languages. So I think we are in this stage now. So we all waiting for this meeting to come up. That will be done once these 3 people for each languages are set.
Thank you very much. And who will inform us, Ella?
Yes, Ella, she will organize a meeting with all of us.
I see.
When they are ready.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. You're welcome, because this is a very good question. You know how many people in the background they ask for this? So it was a brilliant question, because now we answer. So for whoever who doesn't know what's happening, this is happening. We just forming the 3 representative of each languages. And when this is done, they're gonna have a bigger meeting. What I recommend, but this is my personal opinion, what I recommend, this is what we do in the Italian group. In the Italian group, already, because some of you maybe already have those 3 people, and other maybe are in they have to wait to be these people to be offered. So what we do in the Italian group, we already started. So we got the 3 people offer themselves to be the representative. It's also important that these 3 people understand English. This is very important. Another things I forgot to tell you, because those 3 people then will have a meeting with all other people for the other languages and other groups. So it's required they can speak English or understand English. But what we did, we start to do the meetings. So one representative, she said, let's meet anyway. In the meantime, so we can start get to know each other. So what we did, we have the 3 representatives, and then we had the people who in their, for example, in the Italian community, the knowledge seekers, who they want to give support to these 3 people. So we have the group of knowledge seeker who will support these people. They will be represent the Italian group. And so these 3 group, they already start to meet up in a weekly basis, just to get to know each other's, to get to know who they are, what they can do to help each other's, which are the skills they have. And also, they also start to gather in material they from the knowledge seekers, because you will have now a situation, for example, like happened to us in Italy, where we have a lot of knowledge seekers who they have a lot of testimonials or videos or stories, but we never had the one who can gather them all together. So now we have, for example, the group of education gathering all things that they could find from any knowledge seeker from Italy. So this is something you can start now. Meanwhile, we're waiting for this big meeting. All of you can start to gather in whatever they have, or to get to know each other's, to understand how can you work together. This is my suggestion.
Stefania, Dean here. Can I also say that with the TV station, that Mr. Keshe has expressed that he would love, or would like, all of us to invite as many different communications, so across the media, so websites, people that have radio stations, people in the TV, across all the media we can possibly get, to invite as many people as we can, YouTube and all the platform, live stream, Zoom, everything that we've got, so that we can teach the One Cup, One Life to help across this planet. So on the 20th or the 21st, we will have a live broadcast, and we can teach this to many people. So we can teach them how to produce the waters, the GANS waters, to aid themselves and to spread this beautiful knowledge, and to help many people that need the benefits of this condition. So we call upon all the people we can, who can be present, to so we can teach this across, and we can help all the souls to have this, as I said, the beauty of this knowledge. The TV station will have this as a presentation, hopefully on that day. So if you do have the opportunity to have people that you know in your communities, on your networks, anybody who knows anybody who's got stations or communications, please invite them to join up and be part of us. And we can, as I say, we can teach the One Cup, One Life across to give this as a gift to humanity, and this can be a wonderful gift that we can serve with. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I remember that Mr. Keshe informed this. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, that was good, Dean, because good to remind this. I forgot about that. Yes, anyone who share the same vision, yeah, they are welcome to yes. And for example, in the Italian group, we got the radio station you're already aware of, but we got 2 more radio stations who they would like to support us. So yes, definitely. Is good to include everyone who, that's why it's a peace project, because do you remember when we were in the Portuguese public teaching, something that Mr. Keshe said, I really liked. He said, this is a peace project, so it doesn't matter from which religion or for which background, we all share in a common wish, peace, because even this nun, I remember that public teaching where Mr. Keshe wanted to teach them agriculture, plasma technology in agriculture, because they said, maybe Jefferson can remind us, but they said that they had the problem of food, shortage of food. So they wanted to implement the plasma technology to agriculture, to teach to the nun to provide him food. That was the essential need for them, and the nun they welcomed the plasma technology because brought peace, and peace is something that everyone wants. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, good idea. Thank you, Stephanie.
It's Dean here again. I would also like to say that the wonderful illustration that's on the screen right now can explain the TV station too. It's the same thing. So we have a creator, which is you. We have the twin, which is, let's say, the TV station. And then the child we're going to produce, that wonderful energy flow, is going to be the creation, the child that we're going to create, that's going to be the perfect soul. And then that perfect soul can then share that knowledge to humanity. So they gain the universal knowledge and the beauty of plasma across the planet. And we change positions. We create a new flow of plasma, a new plasmatic field that reaches across the globe. And then we gradually filter out and refine the process so that we include more and more souls that want to be part of the process, that want to find balance, that want to be part, that want to share and give to their communities. And that community can be from a very simple process of one person, or it can be a government. We can have many technologies and many scientists and many religious people and from every walk and background to come forward and to be present in this scientific endeavor, because then we can show all the qualities of mankind, being mankind, and many of the qualities of all of us right across. So I think it's really, really important that we understand that the presence of the TV station to reach across the nations and across the globe and out further. We always remember through Mr. Keshe's teachings, he's always spoken about this, or he's written about this on the Universal Council pages. And I think it was on the front page of the Keshe Foundation at one point, and I think it's been moved now, that we're being viewed and watched, and everything that we do and say and how we behave is recorded across the unicos. So they're very aware, and this will be played back to mankind. So let's make it a beauty. Let's turn these things, let's turn from the position that we've had, let's make this TV station and you and me and all of us glow. Let's make them be, let's bring the peace within inside ourselves and show it to humanity so that we bring this planet back to its wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, peaceful essence that it always was. Thank you.
Lovely. Yes. Good idea. I think that is like Brahman and Shakti. Shakti is a feminine power and is a creation. She creates. And the creator is like Brahman. I am talking in other culture terms in order to make a comparison to understand. And the creation is from the creator. Creator is like a cup, and the content is a creation, is a universe. And the child, it's the product of the interaction from the content of the cup and the cup, and is a soul, a new soul born from this interaction of the creator and of the universe. Mr. Keshe informed us in his last or maybe two Thursday lessons about this, and it was wonderful to understand this. It's like the form which is a creator, and the creation is a content of this form. at my understanding. I'm not sure I'm correct, but it's my understanding today. Thanks.
This is Moshfek. I would like to extend what Dean was just talking about. The child, the TV station, is a manifestation of our wishes. And who is this child? We are child too. We represent, in a way, the aspirations of the generations that came before us, aspirations and wishes. So all those fields that our forefathers have, I'm using forefathers, foremothers too, actually, all the positive contribution that they have made, in a way, flow through to us, and we are present here in the current events as we are participating in it. So yes, we are the child which represent the past of humanity today. Yes, I mean, and like the child, we humbly serve here, and yes, the child, we may not be perfect, but can we get there? Why not? Through our effort, we can make the world according to our aspiration of reaching towards this perfection, or reaching towards the Creator, the nearness of the Creator. And this being like a child who can achieve perfection through serving others, bringing others to perfection, the world as a whole, maybe even more than that. But, and in a way, we can be grateful that we are doing this in humility. We are doing this for everybody, the whole of humanity and more. And reaching towards this perfection that is being talked about here today. And it's a privilege, honor, and we serve in humility. In humility, so that all of us get affected by it and reach towards further perfection, a further nearness to the Creator, a further nearness to the lover. Thank you.
Mosfeq, it's Dean again here. Thank you very, very much for those wonderful words of understanding and wisdom. That was very beautifully put. Thank you, Mosfeq.
You're welcome.
We did have a question earlier in the YouTube about, is there a Spanish, let me just get the question here. Is there a Spanish representative email address? I can't find where it was here. Is there a Spanish representative email for the Universal Council?
No, unfortunately not, because we don't have a member from the Spanish-speaking community for the moment. So that position is free or available.
Wow.
But maybe they can use the email of some of the other members in the Universal Council, and we can translate it. That's possible.
Or what do you think, Mary, Universal Council supporter, if they get in contact with the Universal Council supporter, of their language. So
yeah, that is also good. But then they need the email of the supporters. But maybe we could, if you send your request to one of the members of the Universal Council, we can send it to one of the Universal Council supporters for the Spanish language.
Okay, that's a good temporary fix at least, and I'm sure there'll be that position will get filled in the near future.
I think once the TV is gonna be working up and running, and people have more clear what we're doing, we're gonna have another exponential growth in every direction. So, and usually, Mr. Keshe said always, you know, when the time is right, you know, people come from nowhere. So I'm sure soon we're gonna have a Universal Council from this Spanish language. In the meantime, we got few Universal Council supporters like John Wells, and maybe there are others. So yes, so I think the best is just to get in contact with any of the Universal Council email, and then we pass it on.
Okay, very good.
Rick, can I just say, sorry, can I just say, I think we, throughout the Universal Council meetings and throughout humanity, there are souls in position that are very present and aware of the UC and are in position, and they're just waiting for the physicalities to step forward. The souls know and are aware, and once the physicality understands and listens to the guidance of the soul, they will step forward, and there will be many that will step forward, because this is for every single present soul to give and serve. And you can do it in many ways, but once you step forward and present your soul to the universal community, you're reaching across, you're elevating your soul, you're elevating other souls to a new position. And you are taking a beauty that you can share and give. And the more you do that, the more you will receive. And it is an honor and a privilege to be in such a position, to take such a soul position, to be guided to this wonderful knowledge and this present moment of awareness. So the souls will step forward when as Stefania just said, when the time is right, the soul will be present in physicality, and there will also be some that will have no physicality, and those souls will still be present on the council. Thank you.
Okay, perhaps we should move along here. We're getting toward the end of the program, I guess. Is there anything else about this topic or any other questions to be addressed right now?
Yeah, I think it's time to wrap it up. We make the 2 hours. This is the address for the person.
Yes, there's the, it would be good if the Universal Council could put this document on the website so people could just click on these email addresses rather than having to write them down from this, from the video. Maybe they are somewhere on the website. I couldn't find it myself, so it's something to think about.
Can I drop something here? Quick.
Jump right in, please.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. I think there is one thing. If you really understand it, you will understand what's going to happen. You know, when this orange shared its energy and its field with the cup, I think we are in this process. We know we made the environment for the soul and the energy of this orange to be present in our water. There is no difference. You can be present in that cup if you consider that cup is the universe, and the universe can be present in your cup if you consider that universe is the orange. You make only the condition. And I think we are in the process to make this condition. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Jalal. Anybody else have any comments or questions? I do see we have a notice from Marie for, I'll just read it here, then I'll post it in the chats here. Please join us in the interview with TV Galactica tonight at 11 p.m. Central European Time, where the Universal Council answers questions about the soul and the creation with Rosanna, Raphael, and myself. So it's from Marie, and she gives the YouTube where that's available. So I'll post that in the other streams here. Just get that done. Okay. Okay, I think that's it for today then. Someone like to read the last chapter of today's book, the last heading here.
Hello, Rick, it's Dean here. I'll read it if no one else has come forward. So, thank you. I give freely from my soul to all souls in existence. Take what you need. The Universal Council. Thank you.
I am present. Thank you, Dean.
I am present. Thank you.
I am present.
I'm present.
I'm present.
I am present.
I am present.
I am present.
Okay, let me get my screen back up here. Okay, it looks like that brings to a close today's 158th One Nation, One Planet, One Race for World Peace. We're very thankful to the members of the Universal Council for presenting today's show and being there in the background to support the work of the Keshe Foundation and Mr. Keshe in its interactions with the world and worlds beyond. And I also thank others for participating today and thank everyone for being here for today's February 23rd broadcast. Okay, we have the Keshe Plasma Reactor Group coming up Wednesday starting at 7 a.m. Central European Time. And that's the same as 10 p.m. today, Tuesday, February 23rd. And in Pacific time. And what else do we have? Well, of course, the Knowledge Seekers Workshop coming up Thursday, February 25th, 2021. And I think Mr. Keshe will have some very interesting surprises for that workshop. Okay, thank you, everyone. See you next time.